Oh yeah, so apparently Hassan Campbell got at Choke No Joke for the purpose, the reason being, Choke No Joke is making numerous video content and all that, stating how he feels about certain situations that happen with the rapper Max Villa. Welcome to On The Lockout. Bing, bing, bop. Yo, so peep game. This dude is going crazy, baby. And we about to let you know what's up. Let's check this shit out, bro, because there's been a lot of things on my mind, you heard? A lot of content, a lot of nonsense. Some people post things that are valid, and some dudes, some feel are just talking to talk. Yo, do you know that dudes got bodied? They bodied. Yo, listen, I was just watching it, B FAKTZ. In my hood, I'm like, yo, homie, I didn't even know that. These niggas went to prison. They just raided on 3rd Avenue. Whoop! They raided the building. I'm like, holy snap, not the building, but I might touch on it if I remember. And if not, hey, it gives me room for a video. Being something else to talk about. What the hell is going on? Somebody got to do it, right? So here's the thing. Ping Choke No Joke talked about that. Facts. He did. Pop, pop, pop. Choke No Joke was one of the first iconic rappers to spend. Nah, he's not a rapper. You know what the fuck he does, right? He does drugs. Yo, what up with you, baby? You chilling? What up? Pop, 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 pop. We here, you heard? It's On The Lockout, New World Order. We popped out in case other dudes lock in, you heard? So today you can't say you can't visualize, you heard? Because I put the description for Ription mad low for you, you heard, boy? So don't cry, because I put this for a different audience, you heard? So if you get to see it, right? All right, so check this out. If you never got to see my content and all of a sudden you could see it, you got a bullshit connection, my nigga. Your shit sucks. Yo, let's get to it, baby. Yo, these dudes are crazy. Check this out. Oh. Yo, tell them how you feel, baby.
Of it is a nigga lost his life. Yeah.
Oh, snap.
You know, rest in peace, David Taylor. You know, he lost his life because Max B was being a bum ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? He done, his girl, the girl Gina, she was a stripper or something.
Yo, son is crazy. Max B's a bum ass nigga, he said. Yo, so anyway, he goes off like that, right? Now check this dude out. Hassan Campbell spit verses on this situation, but I understand Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell feels that this dude down here is wrong. Like, I'm with Max B. I'm going to keep it a stack. I respect how Max B is moving on this situation. Like, homie, Max B didn't murder the dude. I know this for a fact, right? So Max B is home. This dude right here, right? This dude is always going to talk about don't matter who it is because he a snake like that. Bro, homeboy's a bird. Like, this dude behind me, he's a penko, my dude. Like, he was around, like, back in the days when dudes was recording and all that. But anybody could have did that. You get it? Respectfully, I respect what he did, though, in his part of hip-hop, right? But I could have grabbed my camera and went to where he was at and recorded. Facts. You get it? So, it wasn't like he was invited there. He was sucking dick. You get it? He was just like following the rappers. Nobody invited him there. So like the rappers don't even know him. A lot of rappers do know him. Let's not get it twisted. But the ones that don't was because they wasn't messing with him. But what I get today, 2025, right, is that he probably feels like everybody's dead or something. Here's the thing, bro. he be talking about New York City too, right? He don't live in New York City, bro. Let's stop the bullshit. He don't live here. He been moved out of New York City for over a decade, my dude. Therefore, you're not part of New York City. You used to be. I hate a nigga. You know how I feel about that. I hate niggas saying, yo, because I'm New York City too. Homie, you're not New York City. You moved out of New York City, and it's been 5+ years. Everything changed out here. Everything changed out here. You don't live here no more, bro. I bet you he comes out here to New York, and they'll either boom him or beat him the fuck up. I promise you. I promise you he won't be acting the way he's acting on the internet. I'll tell you that much. Facts. Especially, bro, you crazy? New York is a peaceful land right now, bro. Dudes are getting killed back to back in New York City. I know, I live here. And I don't be talking all day about New York, making New York City content, all types of shit. Like, honestly, I don't even like making New York City content. If you notice, the niggas who really, really live in New York City, we don't even make New York City content. Facts. And I could go outside. When I go outside every day. Facts. I may pass one day without going out. However it goes, right? I could get a hell of a lot of content. All I got to do is pull my phone out and be like, Pop, facts. And I don't even do that. You get it? But these niggas, there's niggas right now, content creators, taking trips. They on a plane, these niggas. Flying over to New York. Boom. They land on 42nd Street, nigga. And then they record the Deuce. Homie, 42nd Street is bum city, nigga. Facts. Niggas, real right niggas from New York City, we don't even go to the Deuce, bro. I promise you. The Deuce to us is full of tourists, bro. Like, that shit is whack, nigga. You can't even do it. As a matter of fact, not even dudes doing stick-ups or robberies. They don't even think about 42nd. And supposedly, that's where the jewelry's at, right? Nigga, the last place I'm going to is 42nd Street. Facts. You know how we look at 42nd Street, nigga, the Deuce and all that? And I used to hustle on the Deuce. I've chilled on 42nd Street. Facts. For years. But, because I used to live in a spot up there. Like when you were adolescent, it was like a place to stay, like for runaways. It's called Covenant House. Facts. It's probably still there, right? But besides living there, I never go to 42nd Street, bro. Like, where you going? Para 42? What? Like, yo, that shit is crazy, nigga. Like, you going to 42nd for why? Right? Because you know what happens when you walk through a block and it's mad packed and mad people coming towards you and you got to be like, excuse me. I get mad, nigga. I promise you that I wind up knocking somebody out. My girl knows, bro. Facts. So, you know, like, when they drop the ball, it be like down there. You got to go to, like, the Deuce, right? I promise you that I never seen the ball drop, and I lived in New York my whole life. I've never in my life seen the fucking ball drop, bro. Facts. I seen it on the TV. Facts. And I've went to see the ball drop, but I go when it finishes. If you a real right nigga from New York City, you go when it finishes. Facts. That's like a rule. Nigga, we go to where the ball drops when the ball dropped. Facts. I promise you. And then everybody's still out there when the ball drops. As a matter of fact, that's when shit really get popping. Facts. So I've went to the spot around where the ball dropped, but already way after 12 o'clock when the ball been dropped. Now it's Liddy. Pop, what up? You get it? So that shit be packed with a bunch of tourists, a bunch of derelict people. It don't be packed with no real right New Yorkers. I promise you, bro. So we don't go there. That should be full of fucking white people, all types of derelicts. I promise. If you go to watch the ball drop, nigga, you either going with your girl because somebody told you, hey, it's nice. I don't know who the fuck told you that, but they sold you a dream. I promise you, I live here and I've lived here all my life. Facts. And if you think they're going to watch the ball drop is like, wow, that's something, and you think you had an amazing time, then you are the most boring motherfucker I've ever heard of in my fucking life, my nigga. If you gotta go to 42nd Street and be like, dude, I watched the ball drop. Pop! Smack the shit out you. Facts. Yo, shout out to Fat Joe. Fat Joe has a problem with all you every time I hear Fat Joe, like, look, I want to like Fat Joe, right? I want to, because I post Fat Joe's content on my other channel. I help him grow, right? Whether Fat Joe knows or not, like, he needs content creators to grow his platform. Facts. If he thinks that he just came on with Jadakiss and got 30,000 views, which, Poppy, relax, homie. You pushing 30,000 views, 40,000 on a good day. Stop it. You're not fucking doing amazing things, right? And it doesn't even matter. You can have 3 million subscribers, nigga. You will never get the amount of subscribers that you have as views. So stop it, nigga. That shit is fake. I promise you. You want to know how a nigga's channel is fake? This is how you know these niggas be lying, nigga. You know, I know. Niggas be having 300 and something thousand subscribers, nigga. Nigga can't even get 100 and something thousand views to save his life. Facts. Especially if the channel is brand new and the subscribers are apparently brand new, right? Why none of your videos got 300 and something thousand views? It's common sense, nigga. So these niggas think that they showing off to people, right? But you could show off to those people that don't understand the internet. You get it? So my only issue with fucking that little nigga is, like, sometimes when he talks, I feel as if he's putting down every other content creator. And maybe he's wording it wrong, but I think I'm defending him in that point, and I don't want to do that. That's not what I'm here for, right? But every so often I hear him say something that leaves a major bad taste in my mouth, and it leads back to viewers. You get it? And it's spoiling, because if you tune into Fat Joe and Jada, I'm pretty sure that you want to see something good. You change that channel, you see Fat Joe, you thinking you're gonna watch something proper, and the nigga comes out saying, nah, nigga, that was one of these other these fucking guys. I don't know where the fuck they come from. They come from the same fucking place you come from, nigga. How the fuck you got here? What the fuck are you talking about? Facts. So don't let nobody ever put you down or say something that's gonna distract you and it's gonna make you not make content. If you want to make content, you make your content, because contrary to what these motherfuckers may think, right? The internet and all this shit was not made for rappers, nigga. Facts, I promise you. Podcasting, the internet, doing what we do, the rappers didn't fucking start this. There's a lot of us that been here way before these little fucking rappers decided to open a platform. Facts. And the only reason that they may have 500,000 or 1 million subscribers is because they paid for that, bro. The niggas who never in their life get 1 million views. Facts. I promise you. If anybody knows what he's talking about, it's me, my nigga. How the fuck, let's just do this. Let's say Fat Joe. How the fuck Fat Joe puts a video, right? It's his video, right? I repost his video. I got more views than Fat Joe. Facts. That goes to tell you, right? It says it all right there. But nowadays, they gaining views, right? But it's just because the traction, homie. You got a little channel. You got money behind the channel. So don't put these people down because they just starting to make content or may not know how to make content. Because I guarantee you, you're going to pay for the little words that you saying, bro. That's a fact. And you know who's going to make you pay? The very same content creators that you may be dissing in any form of way when you talk. So you didn't talk about me, right? Like you didn't say my name or whatever. I'm just saying, right? I'm not dissing you or nothing like that. I'm just saying, yo, boy, slow the fuck down with that, you heard? Because your tone of voice seemed like you trying to be like a super thug 24/7, homie. Like you gonna make a fucking video or you gonna talk shit, homie? Because in reality, bro, you not popping on nobody. You not touching none of these. You not doing none of that shit, Joe. So let's relax, homie. You get it? Because I just dislike when a dude is bigging a dude up and a dude take it in a wrong way. I don't know. That's what I see that happen there. I could be wrong. You get it? If I am, my bad. You heard? And I mean my bad to the audience. I'm not apologizing to nobody. But I don't know. Like, Fat Joe, like, sometimes he rubs me like it's cool. And sometimes I just, like, he rubs me the wrong way. You heard? Facts. Like I said to myself earlier, like, if I was in front of son, I would have knocked him the fuck out. Facts. But here's the thing, bro. That Fat Joe or whoever rapper, bro, you got to stop thinking that you like that, homie. Like what you did years ago or whatever, I hear you. Cool. Everybody thinks they tough, all that. We New York City. You know how we give it up. But when you making a show, podcast, you need to really, really, really analyze and stop putting people down because you got to think about what's said 24/7. Facts. Because you could talk about, that podcast, man, them dudes are bugged out, man. Like, why? Because they reacted to your video. You're lucky that a dude reacted to your video because you would be getting no recognition. So you need these guys to make their content and talk about you. You get it? I don't know, bro. All I know is that you better wake the fuck up, analyze what you saying, and stop saying it, nigga. You get it? Because the reality of it is that I feel you're not like that. Facts. A lot of niggas out here, and we in New York City. Facts. And I could tell you, I've never seen Fat Joe put in no work. I never seen Fat Joe do nothing. I never even seen Fat Joe out in the street. Facts. And you know I'll be outside. So let's keep it a stack, bro. You're not outside. You're not in New York City. And when we say you in New York City, we mean like you in the hood everywhere. Stop, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Now, I give it to him. He's not lying when he say, yo, I put it in. I'll smack a nigga up. Okay, we all do that. We all do that. Facts. But you're not outside in our hoods, bro. You not out here, bro. Stop saying like, yo, I'm outside. You're not out here, bro. That's the thing. That's why I say son is lying. You get it? And when you come out and you talk about, like these fucking fake podcasters, like, nigga, you gotta say who you talking about, my nigga, or you can't speak like that. Because you're gonna have real niggas like me being like, yo, who the fuck you talking to? You get it? Homeboy might have made a video about you or whatever. Like me, I post videos about you and get thousands of views on all my other platforms. Facts. So I could give two fucks. But I'm just saying, I analyze how people are. And I'm just telling you, it could harm you more than it could help you. Now, whether you take heed to whatever I'm saying, that's on you, right? But anybody, any dummy, bro, listen to me. Any dummy could go get a sponsor. The sponsor sponsors your platform and your platform take off. Pew! That's just facts. Because they paying YouTube and the sponsor people are paying you. You could just sit there. You could talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about and it's going to get views, homie. Facts. You're pushing not even 50,000 views every time y'all upload a fucking hour-long video, right? Whippy do, my nigga. I know niggas that will play a video game and get way more views than that. So y'all not pushing ruckus, like making hard body noise with your podcast. To tell you the truth, in fact, your podcast is one of the smallest podcasters that is supposed to take off. Facts. The only thing is that y'all looking in the black section. You get it? Y'all looking at where the Puerto Ricans and the blacks post their hip hop at, right? I'll take you around the internet and you'll be like, damn, who the fuck are these niggas? Yeah, because every time the niggas that I watch post a video, them niggas get millions of views, leaving everybody else in sleeper dust. Facts. So that's where you get it fucked up at. You spend so much time watching the internet, like you say. Maybe you need to analyze how could you really get up, because technically, if you want to be technical, all y'all niggas got one of the smallest channels that a human being has ever created. Facts. And it don't matter if you have 1 million subs or 10 million subs. You have a small channel because you can't get 1 million views to save your life. Facts. So I understand a real channel from a fake channel. And a lot of y'all niggas are talking. Meanwhile, you have a fake channel. Facts. I'll start blowing y'all niggas up. Facts. Go to the analytics and see how many of your audience that's active. I bet you feel embarrassed because you got 500,000 subs and not even 5,000 people are active on every 30 days on your channel. I know this for a fact. And I bet you, I'll check mines, and I bet you over 17,000 people are active on the monthly basis. That's real, separating real from fake. And I never paid to boost no platform, no nothing, nigga. If I did, my shit'll be bang, sky high. Because every time my channel pops, like it takes off, I tarnish it. I stop. I disappear. Boom. Everybody knows that. And if it was about subscribers, I gain hundreds, if not thousands, of subscribers every day. I have numerous of platforms, respectfully. But let's go. We taking calls. You know the number. The number's in the thumbnail. Who's calling? Let me know. Send me a picture. Send me a ooh. Yo, this is the thing. I put my phone number up there. My phone number's been up there. So it's not like you just found out my number, but apparently one of you guys just saw the number and the nigga got open and kept calling and I wasn't live, right? Bro, what makes you think I'm going to pick up your phone call and you just ringing and I'm in my house chilling? I'm not trying to talk to, I don't give a fuck what number I put up there. So that goes to show you I don't pick up my phone, nigga. You get it? The shit started ringing immediately, but it was low, but I could see the number. You get it? So if you think, I don't know whether, I'm not saying that he did that, but just in case there's bad people, you get it? If you try to bother me, like keep calling, right? Because there's a lot of haters, right? So a nigga will call and think that you're not bothering me at all, I promise you, right? Because number one is you call once, you call back, right? And if it's a private number, I'm going to block it from the gate, right? But if I see the number and you keep calling back to back, all I'm going to do is pop and block it. That's it. And you out of here. They made the phones, you know, the media shit, everything is just so simple, nigga. You get it? To block a nigga. And I love blocking niggas. Ask anybody. I love blocking people off my channel, off my phone. I love blocking people, bro. I think I got the most niggas blocked out of all content creators. Facts. Because these content creators, they won't block you for shit. Why? Because they need you to follow them. You get it? I don't need you to follow me. You get it? I could care less if a nigga follow me or if he don't. But the real niggas is gonna always follow. And that's what's up. I support that. I'm with that, right? But these fake niggas, don't nobody need a fake nigga. You get it? Following my nutsack all around. Pop, nigga. Get the fuck up out of here, nigga. I'll beat the shit out you. Facts. So, I don't tune in to these fake niggas, bro. These niggas is claiming New York City. These niggas is not New York City, bro. Facts. Hassan Campbell is not even New York City. I promise you. Why? Because he's moved away from New York years ago. And he says it. He disses y'all niggas. He be like, oh, y'all bum niggas and all that. I regret recording with the nigga because I recorded with this nigga. If you remember when he called and tried to act tough and I let him, he didn't really try to act tough. He just told me, shut up, let me talk, shut up. And I was like, God, you get it? And then you got some niggas in the comment that was like, yo, this nigga let him say shut up to him. Like, bro, like, that's not no big thing. He just meant, let me talk. And I understand that because I'm a New York City street nigga. You get it? The same way he understood when I told him, yo, homie, I'll break your face. Facts. And he says he be at where I be at. I've never seen them out there. I promise you. Now, I know the dude he says he be with, which is Hoka's brother. And Hoka's brother is my man. Facts. I've met Hoka's 4/5. He don't even, no, to be honest with you, he don't even know Hoka's like that, bro. Facts. Now that he's met him and that he knows him, but they rarely know each other. He don't hang out with Hokus. Hokus lives far away right now. Facts. And the times Hokus was in the Bronx, I've seen him. Facts. And I could see his brother today. I could see his brother tomorrow. I could see his brother every day, all day. Haas is never there. I've been on that block till the sun come up and it go down. And Haas never shows up. Facts. So when he comes through, he done one of them shits like, boom, you know, slide through, record, and then show that, yo, I was on the block. There's a difference between you walking by the block and you hanging out on the block. You feel me? And to be honest with you, bro, besides Hokus brother, and a few other dudes, niggas is soft, bro. All over New York City. I keep it a stack with you. I guess when you from New York, that's the way you be. You heard? Facts. To you, these niggas will pluck you the fuck out. To me, nigga, it's a different ball game, nigga. I promise you. Niggas is buns, nigga. Niggas is not moving like ready to die the way we ready to die. I promise you, bro.
You know, rest in peace, David Taylor.
Yo, man, you know what? David Taylor también. He was a piece of shit dude, right? Not the dude that got killed. The dude that killed David Taylor. That's what I meant. Them dudes are pieces of shits, bro. All y'all deserve to fucking do 1,000,000 years in prison. And if not, you know what? I'm going to start bodying y'all niggas. All the people that killed that kid, I'm looking for you.
NYPD officer charged with raping a teenage girl was released.
Holy shit, a cop raped a girl. Unbelievable. Cops are not rapists, right? Of course they are. This cop pulled his cock out. Listen up.
NYPD officer charged with raping a teenage girl was released from custody. News 12's Heather Fordham joining us now in studio with what we're learning about their relationship and
What
the
a
latest on the
bastard!
investigation. Heather.
Amanda, police sources tell us Nadegni Kapan, a 27-year-old NYPD officer, had an intimate relationship with the 15-year-old girl and engaged in sexual activity with her at his Co-op City apartment. The alleged relationship all came to a head when police were called to the building for an assault. Court documents now revealing what went on behind closed doors.
No, please. This nigga's a rapo, man. NYPD, man. You already know. We're not playing with the po-po. Te quieren comer el bollo. They're gonna tear it up, boy. NYPD. They trying to fuck you. NYPD. They wanna fuck you. NYPD. They wanna fuck you. Yo, they fucking out here, baby. What the fuck? New York. I got 100 guns, 100 clips. I'm from New York. New York City, Brooklyn. We in the building, bitch ass niggas. Facts. What?
A rookie NYPD officer pled not guilty to rape, sexual misconduct, and endangering the welfare of a child. Investigators say Kapan allegedly had sexual relations with a 15-year-old girl back in October. Police were called to his apartment on Hunter Avenue on November 14th. The teen told police that she was inside his apartment that night when they got into an argument. She accused Kapan of being drunk and he told her to leave. When she didn't, he allegedly dragged her out into the hallway by her ankles, which caused rug burn and scrapes to her back and hands, according to the criminal complaint. People who live in the area were disturbed to hear what happened inside their complex.
Well, I think it's disgusting, and I think that poor woman should get some kind of support because what she went through was horrible, and there's lasting psychological and emotional effects.
Not for nothing, mommy, but you look like you psychological. You look like you mentally ill, and you talk like you mentally ill. Facts. I know that she's older or whatever, but that still don't give. Bro, she's talking like a robot. She looking like a robot. She feel robotic. Facts. But that dude is a fucking freco, sucio, all that. But you can't blame the people from the building. You can't blame nobody else, bro. You gotta blame son. He's a sucio. Facts.
From that, so I'm hoping that she gets some kind of help, and I think that the justice system obviously is flawed. So I'm just going to say that as a woman, I feel violated for her.
Kapan has been suspended without
She feels violated for her. Bro, stop it.
pay. He's been with the NYPD since July of 2024 and was on extended leave at the time of his arrest. We are working to learn why that is. Meanwhile, he is...
Bro, so the NYPD stays hiring rapos, murderers, robbers, thief, and all that. If you sneak into if you pass the exam, you pass the test, right? They're not going to go special powers or you're going to turn out to be a rapo. It's going to happen, bro. Do you blame all police officers? No, you can't do that, right? So that's like saying, yo, homeboy raped a girl, right? And he happens to go to the same church that your mother goes to. Or your father, nigga. Does that make your father a rapo? Does that make your mother a whore? Is your mother a whore? Is your mother a puta? Like, no, nigga, right? They just go to the same church, bro. They got nothing to do with us. So it's the same shit, bro. People need to stop putting it like, holy shit, like, bro, they don't have nothing to do with that shit. Today is this fucking pedophile motherfucker that signed up with that NYPD, went in that task force, boom. And I promise you that by the time the year is up, you're going to have probably fucking 1,000 cops, right? That got their dick touched or kissed. Somebody kissed the tip. They went like this. Look, they grabbed it, pop, and went to the tip of one of them officers' pinguino, nigga. Facts. They went like a sucio. Facts. and the homeboy took it and he just went ping. He probably didn't even wipe it, but he went and he washed his dick with his t-shirt. That's it, bro. You heard? So there's gonna be a lot of cops, a lot of people getting their motherfucking ping kissed, my nigga. Does that mean that I don't know, bro? People are fucking crazy, bro. Like, besame el bicho, my nigga. Like, you heard up. Nigga, besame el bicho, nigga.
Family's home with guns drawn.
Community advocates are calling it a home invasion. Jessica Formoso joins us now with this story. Jessica.
Kurt and Rosanna, these ICE agents barged into this family's home, pointing guns at the mother and her young children. Video captured that moment. Take a look.
Oh, shit. Attack him, Scrudgy.
Baby! Come out here. My baby, no! Come out here.
Fuck your baby. You're dying.
That video, 18 seconds long, and then it cuts off. But in those seconds, you can hear the mother pleading with the officers, telling them she has her
that mother was a crack mother, bro. Some shit. She smoked. Oh, ICE agents enter Queen's home. Okay, so maybe I have it wrong. Hold on. Let's check it out again. It seems like they're giving her a hard time. They raided her crib. She screams out. Bro, I would have shot her. Pow! Nah, chill. I would have shot. Facts.
Video captured that moment. Take a look.
Mátala! Shoot, nigga!
Got my baby! Come out here!
Bah! Right there. I got my baby. Bah! Nah, chill. What? Chill. I would shoot.
My baby, no!
Shoot her!
That video, 18 seconds long, and then it cuts off. But in those seconds, you can hear the mother pleading with the officers, telling them she has her 2-year-old baby in her arms. The officers saying that they are coming for her. The New York Immigration Coalition, who obtained this video, says the armed ICE agents were looking for someone who didn't even live there. This all happened last Thursday in East Elmhurst. Aside from the mother and the 2-year-old, there was also a 12-year-old child inside that home. The mother said,
listen, that
they haven't left her side since this incident took place. Now,
that has nothing to do with them. Like, you gotta understand, when ICE agents go to raid a place and that's the address they were given, that they went in the wrong place. Oh shit, my bad. Like, you know, they just put all that shit on the news just to have something to do with ICE is and all that. Like, the news people, they look for content, right? And that was their content. Was it a stupid move? I believe so. You put that lady out there, that was the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen. But you guys want to keep looking stupid, they post the bad content too. You get it? But maybe they should start making content instead of, you know, they take secondary content. Facts. So you can't get mad at a creator like me right now. I take their content. It's what better than that, nigga. The news could do whatever they want. The television could do whatever they want. You could do whatever you want, right? Here I come, I grab all your content, and I get paid for the content. Facts. I promise you. And some of y'all may be posting it for free. And I'm eating off the content. So if you watch me, you will learn something, nigga. Just like all these other little motherfuckers. Watch and learn something. Facts.
This year.
Miriam Yarimi broke down in tears after the judge handed down her fate today. Fox 5's Arthur China is live outside the courthouse in downtown Brooklyn with more. Arthur?
Holy shit!
And Natasha Steve, this driver killed not just the mother, but her 2 young daughters who are just 8 and 3 years old. But herself will serve as little as 3 years in prison for killing them. The judge's decision here today has some wondering what kind of message the court is sending regarding reckless drivers who kill people on our streets. Nonetheless, the driver, Miriam Yarimi, while she was sentenced today, made a brief statement.
There's a lot of sorrow.
Oh, this bitch, que mala, puta. Yo, this bitch is the worst. She killed the fucking baby. And now she's crying as if she means it. This is so pathetic. Que monstro. Yo, here's the thing, bro. I don't believe that she should get that little bit of time. I would have gave her the death penalty. That's what I believe. I think that the time that she was given is like a laugh to the children. The people that she killed is like they just made a laugh in stock about this shit, right? Like, I think that time she's still gonna kill more people. Facts. This bitch is a drunken monk. She's still gonna drink. When she gets out, she may kill more people the very same weekend when she gets out. Facts. I promise you. Because once you drive a whip, right? I know, bro. I've been driving trucks since I was young. I got my CDL, commercial driver's license, when I turned 21 years old. You can ask anybody in New York City. Facts. And I was driving way before that without a license, and I never been stopped by cops, only one time. Facts. And they let me go. The car had my name in the back of the car. Boom. That's when they used to call me OB. It said OBE. Facts. I had drugs on me. I had mad money on me. And the car was a tag job, meaning it was a stolen car. But when I got pulled over, I gave them what, you know, the car matched the paperwork. When he told me open the hood, I'm like, yo, the hood cable is not there, bro. And he was like, what the fuck you mean? And I took the cable where you pull to open the hood, and it was loose from there, and I pushed it all the way, so he couldn't even open the hood. You get it? Because I hit the plug that you pulled to open the hood. Because the tag job wasn't even finished. If he would have opened the hood and seen where the VIN numbers go at, where you put those numbers to the tag job, and it's like a metal spot right there. It was missing. It was siloed off, and it was a hole. Because they had to take the one that belonged there, put it back and weld it. And I never got it finished. So I was driving around in a fully stolen car if he would have opened that. But look how NYPD don't do their job. Once I told him, yo, that shit is broken. I don't know where the cable is at. You know, he was like, all right, bro, go ahead. Have a nice day, boo. Facts. He seen the car had my name in the back. It's my car, right? The VIN number match, like right there where he's looking at, that one match. But if he looked, there's a second VIN number. If he would have opened the hood to look at that VIN number, it would have had a blank hole. That's why he wanted. He said, oh, could you open the hood? I'm like, yo, I don't know where the hood cable's at. But it was all, I pushed it in. I never forget that, bro. I was about to go to jail that day, but I didn't. Thank God. Everybody in my car knew we was lucky. Fact, I told them bitches after that, yo, this is a stolen car. It was a legit stolen car, legit, as long as you didn't open the hood. Facts. Still in all, I got it fixed and all that, and I sold the car. Facts. Word of my mother. Shout out to my guy who bought it. Yo. Facts. I sold it to a dude. He knew it was a tag job. His father knew it was a tag, and his father wanted to buy it. But his father was an old man, and he understood you could never get caught with this car. It's a tag job. Facts. The only way you're going to get caught, if somebody says that car's a tag, look it up real good, and they will have to go hard. But when I sold it to him, I didn't even fully do the tag. I just gave him the piece like this, the VIN numbers. I gave him the metal because he knew how to do it. The son was a car thief, right? So I was like, yo, the VIN number is not even solid on in the front. He goes, I know. They were so thirsty for my car, nigga, that the nigga was like, I know. I'll get it done, war. Just sell it to me. And that reminds me like of today, like right now. Sometimes I see dudes that I know in the street, and all they want is something that I have, right? Or that I own. And I think that these niggas are all going to keep that shit till I die and then try to get mad money for it. You get it? I'm not trying to act like I'm super famous, but in the streets, in New York City, every borough, if you walk with me, you're going to think that you with Kanye West or somebody, bro. I promise you. Even my mother says, yo, where the fuck you know so many people at? And I be trying to hide my face, nigga. And I never wore a mask. Even when I did stick-ups, I went barefaced always. Ask niggas. That's why I got so much drama. So sometimes nowadays, I wear the ski mask, and niggas still be like, hey, yo, war. I'm like, damn, nigga, how the fuck you know it was me? Niggas like, yo, you're Diddy Bop, nigga. Nobody walk like you out here. I'm like, that's what's up, nigga. Facts, nigga. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I'm frying like a mashed potato. This bitch is crying, bro. This bitch is sad, though, dogs. You think they should let her go? Yo, should they let her go? I don't know. They giving her 3 to 9, son. That shit is whack. I believe she should get 100 years. Facts. I be trying new things with my platforms. I gotta stop doing that. Like, I just try something new, even with this live stream, and it looks like it made the live stream slow. But I don't give a fuck, but I be testing this shit. If you notice right now, it's in 720p. I usually stream 1080, 1440. I used to stream at 720, but years ago, bro, super years ago. But the reason why you want to stream at 720 is because you lower your bit rate, right? Once you put the stream at 720, then you lower the numbers, the numerals. So I usually stream in 1080 and I'll put the number at 3,200. So now I put it at 2,800 at 720p. So it reaches more, like the people that have a cheap phone, or should I say you can have a good phone, but they got a cheap service. It reaches those people now. You get it? So like whatever people used to watch me way back and they couldn't watch me because I've been posting in 1080p, 32 bit rate or 40,000 bit rate. Like when I game on my channel, Tech for Rec, sometimes I put the bit rate at 40,000. Nobody's seeing it. Facts. Well, some of you guys that watch me here, a few guys have a good internet. If you have unlimited internet, then you can see it. But my internet service is super powerful. So I try to lower it because I have one of the best internet services that anybody could have. I have a better internet service than the fucking National Geographics, bro. Facts. I ain't even lying to you, bro. I'll show you. Facts. I never lie, bro. It may seem like I'm lying, you get it? But I don't lie about nothing, bro. It may seem like I'm lying, nigga, but I don't lie about nothing, bro. I promise you. Facts. Whoever knows me knows that, bro. Check it out. Pop. Pop. Now, everybody that see me like a potty cooper. Everybody see you like a agua papi scooper. Check it out. Check it out, bro. Ads! Oh my God, they want to play me. Check it out. Look, I'll show you, bro, because I don't play around, bro. I'm about the business. I'm about my business. Look at these niggas. Let's see. Test. Look, I'm going to do the test right behind me. Let's see what number it goes up to. The first one, the first numbers that is going to peel up, that's just like for upload videos, right? The second one is the most important one. Is the one for live streaming and all that, right? Now, I have a internet connection that's just for this room, for this setup, for me. And over there, I have a different connection in my living room, the backyard. My whole setup is connected. You go to my backyard. Once you go to you could go in my bedroom. It has a different internet connection. Facts. Because it don't reach the whole house. You get it? Don't think that your internet reaches your whole house. If it does, it's still weak. And you think that you're on the internet on your phone and in your living room. But if your box is not there, it's pulling the internet. That's your phone that's on. Shut your phone off. Like the connection. You understand what I mean, my nigga. But check this out, Pop. This is it right here. Pop, now check me out. Let's see how it rolls today. Facts. And when you get your shit like this, then you made it to unlimited professional boundaries. So this one is cool, but this one is not that important. This is to play videos. This is for content creation right here and live streaming and all that. At times it passes 1,000 when I turn on my box and I really have it on, but I really don't have it on right now. It's on, but Not the gaming setup. I could just plug it. But 909, bro, right? I could light up the whole world with that, bro. Facts. Some of you guys will use this right now, right? And you only have a number 7 or a 6. Some of you guys have number 4. I'm talking about 4, my nigga. Like the number 4, right? That you still need 800 and something to have 900. Facts. I promise you. Go do the same test. Go to the internet and type in speed test and test your own shit. You're going to be like, damn, bro, my shit sucks. The wonder you can't see the internet good, or the wonder when you upload yourself, you look like a dick. It's your internet connection, bro. I promise you. That's why I pay for my internet service. We make sure we pay that shit in our crib, because we on the internet too much to have a bullshit. There is no higher internet connection in my service where the internet's connected from. I have the highest internet connection that they could ever give anybody. Facts. So y'all got to get your shit right, homie. If you need help, ask me, you heard? I'll give you a few dollars and help you out. Let's check out this little bitch. What is she talking about, boy? She crying, bro. Why is she crying like that, boy? You're a murderer! Murderer! Nah, chill. Mine is 243 upload speeds and 1,600. All right, yours is pretty good. It's pretty good. You can still do a lot with that. 167. You could do a lot. You know, some of these people, you got 167, right? Respectfully, the majority of people on the internet that play games but don't upload, they uploading and it's taking them forever. They have like a 8, bro. They have a 6, a 5. I promise you, because they don't pay for the internet. They using their mother's internet. You get it? Your mother has the internet service on. I haven't lived with my mother in over 20 or 20-something years. Facts. It's definitely over 20-something years. I just said that it's a super high number, but I haven't lived with my mother in a lot of years, bro. 30-something years. Facts. I've been on my own.
Accept full responsibility.
Yurimi was sentenced to 3 to 9 years, but she had faced up to
3 to 9 years, bro. They let her go, bro. You should have just released the bitch. 3 to 9 years, they patted on her back and told her, good job, bro. Keep killing more people. But here's the thing, though. I'm going to keep it real with you. They couldn't give her no more time. You see, some people want to blame the system and all that. Then you have to blame the laws implemented in the system. Just because a person kills somebody or this, whatever, right? You still have to go accordingly and sentence her accordingly. But people died there. So I think that she was able to get 25 years to life. So I think they did be easy on her. But honestly, she got the face of a person that's dying to drink. I think she's taking this as a joke. If you see her face, she has a smirk on her face. And I get it because she's happy to see her family and she's smiling with the family. But, you know, people that see the video immediately, they'll say exactly what I'm saying or worse. Like she's smiling, she's laughing. What is to be proud about? You know, people will take it all wrong. So I understand why she's smiling too. But maybe you shouldn't be smiling at this time if you think people are going to perceive you the same way I'm perceiving you or the same way I'm explaining it. But she probably don't, right? But hey, I promise you that she will continue to kill people with a car.
15 years in prison if convicted on the litany of charges for killing 34-year-old Brooklyn mom Natasha Saada and her daughters Diana and Deborah. She also maimed their...
She only got 3 to 9, bro. That's a shame, bro. That's a shame. You know what? You know, I've got 3 to 9. I got over 3 to 9. I got sentenced to over 3 to 9, right? For super less crimes. You get what I'm saying? Like I got a 3. I did more than 3 to 9. You get it? And nobody died in the case. That's what I'm saying. That's a fact. And not only one time, like remember, whoever really knows me understands I've been arrested over 21 times and I have over 19 convictions. I've been sentenced a whole lot. Facts. I beat 3 homicides and I have over 19 convictions. I've did way bigger bids than this bitch. And this bitch got killed and got caught for killing 2 or 3 people in one shot. Facts. But when you go to a judge and they look at, oh, it was an accident with a car, the judge looks at it as if, damn, I almost crashed myself this weekend. You get it? Because them judges, them lawyers, and all of them, those are the fuck motherfuckers that be drunk driving these fucking cars. Facts. It be judges, lawyers, and cops. Facts all the time. That be drunk as a motherfucker because they feel that they don't do drugs because there was no cocaine involved, no heroin involved. They just alcoholics. Well, let me tell you something, bro. It's the biggest drug in the world is alcohol, bro. Facts. The number 1 killing drug in the world is alcohol. The biggest cause of death in the world till date is alcohol. Heroin and cocaine, you can't die from. Facts. You cannot die because you did heroin. Facts. Like, the cause of death is what I mean, right? Like, you definitely could die from alcohol.
Four-year-old son. Now, the crash on Ocean Parkway in March sent shockwaves across the city as it was revealed that Urimi was driving with a suspended license and that her vehicle had racked up more than 90 tickets in just the year leading up to that fatal crash. At least 20 of those tickets Fox 5 found were for speeding, and the vast majority of them were for speeding in school zones. Now, Fox 5 has also learned that Brooklyn DA Eric Gonzalez opposed today.
I know that. I dealt with heroin all my life. But explanation.
Sentencing, sources in the DA's office telling us that he wanted
I've sold it and did heroin for a lot of years of my life. Facts.
The case to go to trial, but that because Urimi pled guilty last month, the case went directly to sentencing with the judge, Danny Chun. Now, in a letter obtained by Fox 5, Gonzalez tells the judge they have video from start to finish showing Urimi speeding through red lights and driving while using...
The reason that I stopped doing heroin is because there is no real heroin in the streets of New York. Facts. Fentanyl was the best thing that they ever did because it's one of the only things that helped me stop dealing with heroin. Facts. So I promise you that there's no real heroin in these streets of New York. Facts. Because the niggas that was introduced to it years ago, which was the whole hip-hop game, they would have still been doing it. Facts. Including me. Facts. So, thank you. Fentanyl was the best thing that ever happened. It's killing everybody. But the niggas that know what real heroin is and that don't fuck with that Fetty Wap shit, don't fuck with it no more. Like me. Facts.
The video feature on her phone while holding it in her hand. Also saying that Audi's data showed that the gas pedal was fully floored going into the intersection at 68 miles per hour, where the speed limit was 25 when she smashed into the family with her 2-ton vehicle. Now, let's show you the transcripts from Guerini's phone call. The DA's letter includes those transcripts of calls that she made while in jail to her ex-husband, saying things in terms of remorse, saying, quote, "Why should I apologize?"
Yeah, nigga, I did heroin since I was a teenager, bro. Facts. Heroin wasn't a bad thing in our streets. Don't let these niggas lie to you. These niggas will come on the internet and be like, yeah, these niggas, let me tell you something, bro. Just because a nigga make a YouTube video, don't make the nigga a real street nigga, right? Like, tell anybody that makes YouTube videos, right? Yo, Warpath said you could suck his dick, nigga. The niggas, I'm just saying, I bet you the nigga's gonna be like, who the fuck is that? Even if he knows who I am, the nigga's gonna be like, you bugging. He's not even gonna answer you. You get it? Because he knows that if he mentions me, I'm really gonna tap his jaw, bro. Facts. I promise you, he's really gonna get beat up and all that. I promise you. You get it? These dudes are fake New York City niggas. They come with fake stories. They come with fake information and all that. The real right information is that 99.9% of the hip-hop industry in the 90s and the 80s, if you was about it and you was outside in New York City, you was introduced to heroin, you've tried heroin, you was doing heroin, facts, and getting money. That didn't mean that you was a no good bum nigga. The only niggas I knew getting real bread in these streets was niggas that was fucking with heroin. Facts. Because we was running up in your house. We was catching you anywhere, nigga. We was like, pop, run it, nigga. Oh, shit. Facts. Hemming everything up. I promise you. So that shit had us on some other shit. We wasn't like your regular dirty niggas in the street. Tecateao. You get it? We was getting fly and doing a bag and blowing your girl's buns out from here to El Segundo, nigga. I promise you. So, but these niggas talk about it like they forgot. These niggas is fake, nigga. I keep it a stack, nigga. That era was popping. It was a good era. There's nothing like that era, nigga. Facts. I don't even know what happened to a lot of them cats. I think a lot of the people that we grew up with, even though I got new niggas, you get it? Because niggas meet me all the time. But these niggas are just birds, bro. How the fuck? I don't understand. How you say, yeah, nigga, I don't even come around no more. I grew up. What you been doing all this? And if you really find out what the nigga's been doing, the nigga has no life. The nigga's miserable. The nigga's a bum. The nigga can't get $2. Like, yo, what the fuck, my nigga? That shit is crazy, homie. You don't even make videos. You don't even make content. These niggas don't even try to make content. You get it? So don't get mad at everybody else if a nigga's blowing up. Like, sometimes I look at people and I'm like, hold up, this nigga thinks I make videos just to make videos? Like, yo, you gotta be stupid. You gotta know I don't make videos just to make videos, bro. Like, I would never do that. If YouTube or somebody, understand me, if I didn't know how to generate money off of this video, I would never be here in this video, bro. You get it? Like, I promise you, bro. Like, these niggas is crazy. Like, I always tell people, make content, right? But focus on getting money, nigga. There's nothing wrong with you making videos, right? But if I'm not monetized, nigga, I'm not going for it. Facts. Now, you could work on getting monetized. I could get you monetized, right? But some niggas don't want to spend bread. They think everything is free. So since everything is free, go ahead, do it. Do it. And these niggas tried year in, year out, and then still come back and be like, yo, nigga, now I don't want to deal with you. I told you that before. You feel me? Like, bro, I never lie to you. Everything that I have, my car's outside parked, my car in the garage, everything that I own, I bought with the same money I make online, bro. I promise you. And you can ask anybody. You could just look it up. For this thing right here, this with the blue lights, I paid $700 and some dollars for that, bro. Facts. Just this piece. I promise you. This piece right here was $300. Now it's like $170. I paid $300 for this piece. Right here, I spent another $200 and something because I turned it this color, red and yellow with black. I made this. I made this. I made this. You get it? I made this. Facts. I made this. That's what I do. Facts. I'm nasty, boy. I built those computers. I built them from scratch. Spent over $8,000 on that one. Facts. I got mad computers. I got a lot of computer parts. That's what I do, bro. Facts. And I learned all that shit. I learned right here on the internet. I'm not stupid, bro. Facts. And look, I've been arrested mad times, nigga. If I could learn all this shit, anybody can. I remember when I first came on the internet, niggas thought I was just like a nigga, like I'd never been arrested or nothing. I'm listening to niggas like, who the fuck told you that? Like, I was able to tell that, nigga, you never been nowhere, nigga. You get it? Because I wasn't saying, or that video per se, I wasn't talking about I was a gang member. So a nigga see me just making a video and think like I'm a square from Delaware. Nigga, that's the problem. Every video, you don't gotta be a super thug. I make a video for a certain audience. You feel me? Once you master that shit, then you good. You get it? I remember a nigga said that one time. Like, yo, that nigga's never been locked up. Nigga, I never what? You never watched my other videos? Like, niggas are stupid, nigga. I started that shit, Rikers Island stories and all that on the internet, bro. Like, niggas is crazy, bro. I just started I wish I never been locked up, bro. I'm telling you, I got over 21 arrests. I have over 19 convictions, bro. Facts. And I didn't even know that number. I found that number out from a lawyer, my last lawyer. He said, oh, you have over 19 convictions, bro. You get it? And you've been arrested over 20-something times. He's like, and I haven't even finished looking into your cases like that. I was like, damn, my nigga. I promise you. Word. But it didn't feel good, but it made me kind of happy that I found out an estimated number because I never stood there to count my felonies or nothing. I know I got mad felonies, but I never stood there to count it. But big up to him, bro. He fucked up my whole day. Oh my God. They ringing my fucking bell. Hold on. Nobody rings my bell. Oh, shit, bro. What the hell? Oh, snap. All y'all niggas still here? While I was gone that whole time. You know what's crazy? That either, right? Either the majority of you guys that are here, either you're just crazy, right? Or you really like you really into men. Like you must love me or you must want to smell it or something, because I would never stay watching a motherfucker, right? And not hit like on his shit. Like you gotta be either you're just a hater that's watching, right? Or you're just a dick, my nigga, but I'm not watching nobody, right? And just staying there. And then you waited for me to go pick up my bags, carry the bags upstairs and all that, nigga. Damn, some of y'all niggas is just losers, bro. Like facts. Like real losers. Because I already know the niggas that hit the like I could see. So I'm like, the rest of y'all niggas is just, tú eres maricón, my nigga, right? Tú eres maricón, ¿verdad que tú eres maricón, Robert? Yo, que hijo de la gran puta, brother. Facts. Yo, these niggas is crazy, my nigga. I would never watch a nigga and not hit like, bro. Never. Facts. Now, I'm going to keep it a stack with you. That's the simple reason why I don't watch niggas. Facts. I'm not watching you and not hitting like, or I'm just not watching you. So to cut it short, I just don't watch niggas. I promise you, I'm too busy making content. If I'm sitting in my room, I'm either making content or I'm playing a game. Facts. And when I watch niggas on content, I watch my Spanish channels. Facts. So I'm somewhere else, nigga. I promise you. You heard? Pero enjoy yourself. Comete un bicho o una chochibiri o something, nigga. Y cuidado que te vas a enfermar y te vas a poner super skinny y te vas a morir, my nigga. Facts. But yo, y'all niggas is crazy, bro. Yo, but stay tuned in, you heard? It's on the lockout, B. Déjame irme que tengo el bicho hinchado. Yo, stay tuned, B. You heard? Pop out on the lockout. New World Order. Ping, 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 ping. Tomorrow, new content, live stream early in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, all that. You heard? Facts. Limpiate el culo, cabrón. Oh, don't forget, nigga. The Rays run the city, boy. Pop. Facts. Ooh, facts. King shit, nigga. Yo, I seen all them dirty niggas, them lying, the lying blood nigga. Yo, the niggas be lying, nigga. You seen that dirty tomate, nigga? Yo, these niggas is crazy, nigga. With their fake ass stories, bro. Them niggas say they be outside. It's one thing if you out, them niggas stay in a little block, nigga. You heard? Boy, I'll wet y'all niggas up, boy.